answer that I gave out there, that it really doesn't tell you what the essence of a database is. The other 33% that tied for first place is correct. An electronic collection of published works, okay? So let me just say, a collection of works that have been published. That means works that have been printed either on the internet or in books or in magazines or newspapers. Okay? So published works. These are works that have been thought through and processed by editors and people thinking, is this information good, right? It might be audio information, it could be video, but it's stuff that experts have looked at and said, this is good information. And we have collections of these. We have electronic collections of these in the library. And I'm going to show you how to find that electronic collection. Let's hold our questions for just a second, okay? Thank you. Okay, because we are going to... We're going to be running up on time constraints a little bit. So I just want to show you where we can find our databases. Okay, let me show you where we can find our databases. Yes, please take care of your needs. Okay, so let's go back to our research page. How do we do research? Use the Super 3. The Super 3 is a method that librarians are promoting as a way to do research. Research is when you go and you try to find out information on your own. Here are the 3 steps. You plan, what's my question? You do, where can I find information to answer my question? Right, that involves reading, writing, telling. And then 3, did I answer my question? Is it something of quality that I can share? Okay, now where are our databases? I want everyone to do this. This is going to be our next big step where I want you guys to explore. Okay, and before I go there, I'm just going to give you a little preview on my screen of where we're going to share what we find. Okay, we might not get very far. We might not get to this step today, but here's where we're going to go. Look at this place. This is called a Padlet. And in this Padlet, this is a place where we can share our answers. I want you guys, when you go and you find, we're going to look for examples of holidays, okay? And here in the little red square it says, use our databases to find out about cultural celebrations. A database is an electronic collection of published works. Some useful ones that we have are Britannica Elementary School, Gale in Context, and World Book Kids. Okay, these are 3 databases I'm going to show you how to get to in just a minute. Here are, in the yellow box, here's what it says in this Padlet. It says, topics for culture, which is a way of life for a particular group. As it is reflected in art, in literature, in celebrations. It's passed from an older generation of people, right, like your parents and grandparents, to younger people like you in the community, and it brings us together. What are some examples? Can you go ahead, you can unmute yourself and give me some examples of those celebrations, and I have them listed, some of them here. You can pick one or you can just think of one. What are some examples of celebrations in your community or in your family? Savan. Christmas, there's one. Anybody else? You can just unmute yourself and just say it out loud. Maya? Birthday. How do you celebrate birthdays? Good. Fall? Okay, do you have any fall celebrations that you do in your family? Okay. And Erica then says, and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one that happens in the fall. Valentine's Day. What else?
Winter.
Father's Day.
Like Christmas.
Yeah, all of those. There's all kinds. Cinco de Mayo, Juneteenth, Texas Independence Day, Veterans Day, Chinese New Year's, Kwanzaa. So many holidays. If you don't know what Kwanzaa is, that would maybe be something interesting for you to find out. Easter, that's right. Easter's not even listed here. There's so many. Okay, so this is where we're going to go to put our examples down. This is where we're headed, okay, second graders? You are going to add a square to this Padlet after you do some research. And this is what I want you to find out. We're going to do an example together with me, and then I want you to try it with the help of Ms. Freeman and Ms. Caldwell and myself. And we're going to see our big answers here. Here's my example. And I'm going to do this research together with you. But my example is to use Valentine's Day. So, first I write my name in my Padlet. I say, Mr. Aziz. Period. Valentine's Day is my holiday. Period. And then I'm going to look for something that I didn't know about Valentine's Day. I've been living on Earth for 45 years, and I have experienced lots of Valentine's Days, right? I've been in second grade and received Valentines. I have given Valentines to my wife. I have enjoyed Valentine's Day for many years. But there are still things that I do not know about Valentine's Day. And I found out by looking and doing research in Galen Context, in World Book, and Encyclopedia, in Britannica. There are 20 databases that we have access to that I'm going to show you, but those are 3. Those are a good place to start. So, let me go back to our course.
Okay.
This is our Campbell Elementary Library course. And what we're going to ask you to do, first you can watch me, and then I'm going to ask you to do it too. So pay attention, because it's one of those things, if you just watch, but then you don't do the thing, you're going to forget. So we're going to ask you to do the thing. We want you to practice. But before you practice, you got to know what to do. So watch me so you know what to do. Everyone is going to go to the Campbell Elementary Library course. Then you're going to go to the top left shelf. It says Mac and Via. Do you see this beautiful, colorful pinwheel? You're going to click on this Mac and Via. And you're going to go to Databases. You see this option down here? It says Databases. And remember, it's a collection of published works. It's an electronic collection of works. We're going to click on Databases. And boom, here it is. The first one that comes up is Britannica Elementary School. That was one of the ones I recommended using. Jameson, do you see it? Jameson, can you give me a thumb in the air if you're still with me? Yes, I see Jameson's thumb. Thank you, Jameson. Okay, I'm going to open Britannica Elementary School. And now I'm going to... Look, there's a picture of a president. His name was John F. Kennedy. He was president before I was born. He was a famous guy, though. He is the person who was responsible for taking us to the moon. We went to the moon, and it was because he really pushed our NASA program to get to the moon. Okay, we're going to click on this search. You see this little hand lens, this magnifying glass? We're going to click on there, and we're going to look for Valentine's Day. That's the holiday that I chose. In your mind right now, you can choose a holiday that you want to search up, that you want to learn about. So I'm going to type in Valin, and I started typing it, and look, there it came up. One of the options is Valentine's Day.
Why do you get a person?
So I'm going to click on Valentine's Day, and here's an article. It says Valentine's Day is a holiday that people celebrate on February 14th. It's also called St. Valentine's Day.